Hello everyone, we are from Group 1. In this video, we will try to present our presentation about firms in competitive market. Before we start the presentation, I would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Iqbal Sina and my friend.
My name is Faris Setiawan.
My name is Annisa, Rahma, Nabilah.
And my name is Natasya Putri Kamilah.
Okay, let's start the presentation. First, what is competitive market? A competitive market, sometimes called a perfectly competitive market, has three characteristics. First, there are many buyers and many sellers in the market. The second, the goods offered by the various sellers are largely the same. The third one is firms can freely enter or exit the market. As an example here, mm, consider the market for milk. No single consumer of milk can influence the price of milk because each buys a small amount relative to the size of the market. Similarly, each dairy farmer has limited control of the price because many other sellers are offering milk that is essentially identical. Because each seller can sell all he wants at the going price, he has little reason to charge less. And if he charges more, buyers will go elsewhere. From the example, we can conclude that a competitive market has many buyers and sellers trading identical products so that each buyer and seller is a price taker. Buyers and sellers must accept the price determined by the market. Next is the revenue of a competitive firm. Total revenue for a firm is the selling price times the quantity sold. As you can see in this formula, total revenue equals price times quantity. Total revenue is proportional to the amount of output. Average revenue tells us how much revenue a firm receives for the typical unit sold. Average revenue is total revenue divided by the quantity sold. For competitive firms, marginal revenue equals the price of the good. Marginal revenue is the change in total revenue from an additional unit sold. As you can see, this formula, marginal revenue equals delta total revenue divided by additional quantity. In perfect competition, average revenue equals the price of the good. Next.
Okay, despite the profits maximization and the competitive firm supply curve, the goal of a firm is to maximize profit, which equal to total revenue minus total cost. This means that the firm will want to produce the quantity that maximizes the difference between total revenue and total cost. Profit maximization occurs at the quantity where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. When marginal revenue, its symbol is MR, more than marginal cost, its symbol is MC, can increase quantity. When MR, marginal revenue less than marginal cost, it decreases quantity. When marginal revenue equals marginal cost, its profit is maximized. Okay, you can look at this table. The firm maximizes profit by producing the quantity at which marginal cost equal marginal revenue. Okay, next. The firm's short-run decision to shut down. A shutdown refers to a short-run decision not to produce anything during a specific period of time because of current market condition. Exit refers to a long-run decision to leave the market. The firm considers its sunk costs when deciding to exit, but ignores them when deciding whether to shut down. So it ignores them when deciding whether to shut down. Sunk costs are costs that have already been committed and cannot be recovered. The firm shut down if the revenue that it will earn from producing is less than its variable cost of production. Shut down if TR less than variable cost. Shut down if TR divided quantity less than variable cost divided Q is quantity. Shut down if price P less than average variable cost FEC. And you can look at this table. Firm shut down if P less than average variable cost. If P more than average variable cost, firm will continue to produce in the short run. If P more than average total cost, the firm will continue to produce at profit. Okay, next. The firm's short run decision to shut down. It's okay. Next, sorry. Okay, the firm's long-run decision to exit or enter a market. In the long run, the firm exits if the revenue it will get from producing is less than its total cost. Exit if total revenue less than total cost. Exit if total revenue divided quantity less than total cost divided quantity. Exit if price less than average total cost. A firm will enter the industry if such an action will be profitable. Enter if total revenue more than total cost. Enter if total revenue divided quantity more than total cost divided Q quantity. Enter if price more than average total cost. And you can look this table again. Firm exit if price less than average total cost. Firms enter if P more than ATC, and firm's long run supply curve MC equal long run supply. Okay, next.
Next is the supply curve in a competitive market. The first one is the competitive firm's long-run supply curve is the portion of its marginal cost curve that lies above average total cost. In the table, the red one is the firm's long-run supply curve. The second one is short-run supply curve is the portion of its marginal cost curve that lies above average variable cost. The third one is long-run supply curve is the marginal cost curve above the minimum point of its average total cost curve. So the market supply equals the sum of the quantity supplied by the individual firms in the market. The short-run market supply with a fixed number of firms. First, for any given price, each firm supplies a quantity of output so that its marginal cost equals price. Second, the market supply curve reflects the individual firm's marginal cost curves. The long-run market supply with entry and exit. First, at the end of this process of entry and exit, firms that remain in the market must be making zero economic profit. Second, the process of entry and exit ends only when price and average total costs are driven to equality. Third, the long-run equilibrium of a competitive market with free entry and exit firms must be operating at their efficient scale.
Okay, while the long supply curve might slope upward, some resource use in production may be available only in limited quantities. Second, firms may have different costs. Third is marginal firm. The marginal firms is a firm that will exit the market if the price were any lower. Okay, next. Summary. Because a competitive firm is a price taker, its revenue is proportional to the amount of output it produces. The price of the good equals both the firm's average revenue and its marginal revenue. Third, to maximize profit, a firm choose the quantity of output such that marginal revenue equals marginal cost. Furthermore, this is also the quantity at which price equals marginal cost. Therefore, the firm's marginal cost curve is its supply curve. In the short run, when a firm cannot recover its fixed cost, the firm will choose to shut down temporarily if the price of the good is less than average variable cost. In the long run, when the firm can recover both fixed and variable costs, it will choose to exit if the price is less than average total cost. In a market with free entry and exit, profits are driven to zero in the long run and all firms produce at the efficient scale. Change in demand have different effects over different time horizon. In the long run, the number of firms adjust to drive the market back to the zero profit equilibrium. Okay, thank you. And we think enough our presentation today. So thank you very much and see you next time.